Halloween has more than 4 sequels, Child's Play has about 7, and Friday the 13th has about 12. Now, what do all these films have in common? They are all very memorable staples of the horror genre, basically the Draculas and Frankenstein monsters of our generation. However, there is one franchise that has about 5 movies, a decent cult following, but is still overlooked by many fans of the horror genre. I'm of course talking about Phantasm. When I was young, I was more into the Jasons, the Freddys, and the Chuckies. So it's even a surprise to me that I just stumbled onto this film recently, and I have to say, I wish I'd stumbled upon it earlier. What is this film about? Well, let's discuss that. The plot of this film revolves around a young man named Mike who is dealing with the death of his parents, which has left a severe scar on him. One day, he sneaks around an eerie cemetery, but then he sees a strange man lifting a coffin into a car with a little too much ease. And soon, he realizes that there is a dark secret about this man. Now, this plot may seem like any other horror film, but trust me, this isn't your average ghost haunting, zombie apocalypse, or living doll tale. Instead, this is a film that was, and still is, very creative. I have seen countless horror films, and none have as much imagination as this one does. Seriously. And just to demonstrate how insanely unique this film is, one scene involves a flying spider monster that looks like a black yarn ball with fangs and teeth. Just for the unique story and the creative execution, gives this film an A+. Now it's time to discuss acting, and the acting is pretty good, especially the performance of Michael Baldwin, who plays Mike Pearson. The way he shows that his character is traumatized by his parents' death is spot on. Makes you feel a little sad for him as well. And his parents' deaths have caused him to become extra clingy to his brother Jody, played by Bill Thornberry, who also does an excellent job. He truly portrays the role of an elder sibling quite well and gives you the impression that he truly cares about Mike. And of course, there's Reggie, played by Reggie Bannister, who does a fine job at showing he cares about Mike and Jody's safety. And last but not least, there's Angus Scrimm, who plays the tall man, and oh boy, does he nail every scene he's in. He is a horror actor who can be very menacing just by standing there. He gives a very dominant performance to his character. I actually put him up there with Bela Lugosi's. Yes, his performance is almost as epic as Bela Lugosi's in Dracula. I give acting an A-. Finally, it's time to discuss directing. And I have to say that this film was like a glimpse into the imagination of Don Coscarelli. The visuals he chooses and the direction he gives the cast is very well done. It really does seem like the screenplay was challenging to portray visually, but he nailed it definitely. My only complaint is the ending, which is so cliche that even other cliches are laughing at it. Hell, I think it was even cliche back in 1979. However, given the rest of the film and the cliffhanger the ending leaves off on, makes it forgiving. I give directing an A. Overall, Phantasm is an 88-minute thrill ride that will leave you in awe at the imaginative storytelling and the amazing set design you won't want to look away from. The effects may seem a bit cheesy, but it still gives the film a lot of charm. Hell, I'm even considering the 4 other sequels, despite the fact that Rotten Tomatoes has warned me not to see them. All in all, I give Phantasm an A+. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.